Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm back with the Journey of Spiritual Enlightenment, and I want to see what messages Spirit has for the water sign for March. Something is falling. Y'all see that? We're going to take this evolution card. There's a lot of them, but the evolution card is what I saw. So, claim your mind. I'm just going to look at these. I'm not going to read these, but they came, so it's a reason. It says, see the beauty in life. Improvements require persistence, and reclaim your mind. And desire a change. So I feel like that a lot of the water signs are going through this change where you are awakened. It's like your spirit has been awakening, and I feel like that right now you are on a desire and a pathway of change. Like you want to see some change in your life. So maybe you haven't been seeing things so clearly, but I feel like now with the water signs, you have begun to see things clearly and see things in a new light and a new perspective. Because of this, I feel like that you are taking back control of your mind. So there may be some things where you have not been able to take a hold of yourself, mind, mentally. So some of you have been probably going through some mental depression or some mental fog, as well as say depression, but mental fog. So I feel like a lot of you been going through this mental fog, but I feel like a lot of you are now on this path where you feel like you're ready to go through this change to set your heart free, because I feel like a lot of you have been probably locked up and bound up into some things, and this is a good sign because it's like to me this is the earth, but it also is the sky, but it also reminds me of the water. So I feel like a lot of you water signs are going through a rebirth. So that's what I feel like. I feel like you're going through a rebirth. I feel like you're going through this change, this awakened. So I don't feel like you're going through awaken. I feel like you've already been awakened. You are awoke. And I feel like because you awoke, now you're ready to like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Where do I go? So this is what spirit, and the card that I got was Tracker. This is from the Native Spirits. The Native Spirit card, the Tracker. Let's see what it talks about here. Hold on just a moment. It's hard to kind of get this, but this card right here, the Tracker, basically is telling you to focus on your intent, your passion on one thing rather than to being scattered, and be single-minded on what's truly important in your life and let everything else go. Track the unseen and be very real stream of energy which you desire. So I feel like with this, a lot of it is, there's like a thing I hear, the path straight and narrow. And a lot of things are going on, and your energy may be scattered, and you may be trying to put your energy in too many places or too many things. So I feel like what Spirit is saying for you is to focus on what you really want. This is what it says: desire change and set your heart free. So I feel like a lot of you have not been living in your truth. And now that you're on this awakening path, that you're on a path of being able to set yourself free. So Spirit wants you to be single-minded and really that Spirit is asking you, can't talk. Spirit is asking you to really ask yourself the question, what it is that you really want in life, and let everything else go. Like whatever it is, like let it go, you know what I'm saying? And track on the things that you can't see, but be very real. And once you focus on the things that you really want, really truly desire, Spirit saying these things are gonna come to you. So but if you don't focus on the things, like you're gonna lose track, and you're gonna be in this scattered energy. And I hear Spirit say, we didn't bring you out of this bring you to the awakening to be scattered. So they really want you to take heed to this. You know, and the Spirit is saying, you know, here it says, focusing yourself on different things in different areas, it's going to dilute your strength, and it's really going to take away from really who you are. And because of this, you're going to be diminished And, you know, and it's going to actually cause you not to have the energy you need to get to where you need to be. And I normally don't do this, but the other card came out. It's called the Warrior of the Heart. And this card, it says, you have a radiant spirit, a warrior like lights, a warrior of light. Be impeccable in all your actions. No matter what others believe, the Creator always knows the truth. This isn't the time to be timid or pull back. Immense courage is filling you. Throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take risks. Be willing to live the life from your heart rather than your mind. Honor your truth and speak up for yourself. So I feel like with this, a lot of you have been in this cold polar bear thing where you have pretty much put your heart on ice, and you have not been living for yourself, but you've been living for others. And it's time for you to have this warrior of the heart and focus on what you need to do. Stand in your truth, stand in your power, speak up for what you want. I feel a lot of you are timid and afraid right now, but this fear is what's going to hold you back. But you need to move forward and fight and stand up for what it is that you believe, what it is that you want. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. It doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying? You will be afraid, but you still take the courage and you take a step. And the card that came out, it was a Fool. So you have to step out on faith. You have to take a risk. And this risk that you take, I feel like it's going to lead you to a path. You know, at least if it doesn't work out in your favor, if it does work out in your favor, but at least you know that you step out on this path for yourself. To thy own self be true. That's what I'm hearing. To thy own self be true. So this message, this card is called Call the Dancing Crane. I don't know what the dancing crane is, but we're about to find out, huh? So let's see. It says, the dancing crane moves through the waters, just like the water signs, huh? And the muddy marsh with elegance and grace. So even though you've been through the mud, you move through with grace. And it says, the mating call and dance of the crane is full of beauty, movements, and flows. There are times when the astral waters of your emotional life become stagnant. You will benefit from healing the movement and grace and beauty of the dancing crane. The call of the dancing crane is a reminder that a sound can be healing too. This is particularly show you when your thoughts and beliefs and emotional patterns do not support you in living the spiritual destiny you were born. So basically, you got to step out and dance and dream another dream. Because like you may be in some situations right now that may not be really and truly where you want to be. And I feel like a lot of you are being awakening from this. And dancing with the crane, when I think of a crane, you know, this crane is something you take and you pull someone out of a situation. So I think with this dancing of a crane, once you step into the beauty of who you are, some of you with music, you're finding yourself, I feel like you're going to pull yourself out of this situation. Because of a lot of you are just not in your truth. You're really not happy where you are. I feel like a lot of you just not happy. Because a lot of you, like I feel like some of you know where you want to be, but you're just not taking a step to get there. So you have to be able to walk into your power, walk into your faith, you know, walk into who you are and to get there. So with this right here, the spiritual evolution. Evolution, we already know, is about change. So the spiritual change here. Expansion goes farther with the spiritual evolution. Without the process of expansion, one cannot evolve spiritually. Expanding the heart, open your heart. I think a lot of you need to, some of you need to work on your heart chakra, and your mind allows you to live a more wholesome and loving life with compassion and tolerance and acceptance. There is no denying that learning through life experiences, good and bad experience alike, encourage your soul to grow on a positive level. Like a caterpillar to a butterfly, individuals must move through their own transformations if they wish to excel, to achieve, to move forward. Seeking something better in the future requires a little faith in yourself. So I feel like, yeah, that's why I feel like it's just a lot of fear. Fear is just holding you back. But you can't always enjoy everything straight away. Long-lasting success takes time to build. So I feel like this too, like a lot of you need to learn some patience and need to learn that what you're working for, what you achieve is going to take time, and you need to take the time out to heal yourself, address the karmic imbalances in your life, you know, and in your mind, you know, these things that are not stable, and release everything that is holding you back. But the most important thing right now for this spiritual evolution is you got to forgive. Forgive yourself and ask for forgiveness for those that you wrong. Sometimes you must accept an apology to know that you'll never receive it. So some of you even accept and know that whoever wronged you, that you may not get this apology, but you must forgive yourself. You must forgive yourself. So this is the key for you moving past the emotional and physical ties, that things that no longer serve you, things that no longer are for you. But I feel like you got to open your heart and soul. It's calling for you to open it up, because if you don't, you're going to be stagnated, and you're going to be locked into this repetitious cycle, you know. But you have to heal. You have to heal your heart. Heal from trauma, because I feel like a lot of you have been traumatized. And it says, as my love and experience grows, the consciousness of my soul evolves. So I feel like a lot of you have not evolved. A lot of you have not moved forward, water signs. So Spirit is asking you to move forward. It's asking you to evolve. It's asking you to change. And you know, you're fixed signs. So fixed signs don't like to change too easy. So I'm pretty sure that this is not easy for you. It may be combative and a lot of conflictions within your soul, within yourself. But I feel like in order for you to move forward and to come out of this situation that you're in, you have to desire the change. Desire the change. And that's like the fire sign. A lot of them, they're going through this awakening. So if you're not awoke, you will be awoken soon, because of, just like the other one, you're in between two worlds. You're in between two worlds. And you need to lead the way. Spirit wants to lead the way. Lead the way to you on a new path. Because I feel like a lot of you have went to a different path, but Spirit wants to light your path. It says light your own path, but I think Spirit is saying He wants to light the path for you. Light the path. Because a lot of you have listen. Spirit says listen. I think they've been trying to talk to you, and I think a lot of you have heard Spirit or thought. It's like, okay, you hear something but you don't believe it. This is Spirit talking to you. Spirit says they want you to listen. It says you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intentionally means pay attention, not to just what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. So Spirit really wants you to take the time, this tracker, to really listen to yourself, to listen to the truth, to listen, because I feel like a lot of you, I hear Spirit say, you're so damn stubborn. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're fixing your own way in your own mind, but you're not listening. And Spirit says, listen. Listen. Because if you don't listen, you're going to be stuck. And Spirit says, if you don't want to listen, we're going to let you sit there. And we're going to let you, just as I was talking about this being waddled in the mud. I don't know which one of these was. Being waddled in the mud. We're going to leave you waddling in the mud. We're going to leave you dancing in your own slop if you don't listen. But we're trying to get you to wake up, is what we're saying. We're trying to get you to wake up. Spirit, any more messages, Spirit, please and thank you, Spirit. Any more messages, Spirit, please and thank you. Any more messages for water sign for March the 19th through the 16th, Spirit, please and thank you. Any more water signs? Any more signs? Messages? Okay. Just ask. Spirit said, just ask. You have help around you. If you feel like you can't listen and you can't hear from Spirit, Spirit says ask them. Ask them. They're here to reach out to help you. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved one, your friends, your guides, your angels, your spiritual helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team. And all you have to do is ask for help and guidance. See this? This is beautiful. They said all you got to ask is just ask for help, because they just want you to listen. They just want to help you. That's all they want to do. They just want to help you. Bottom of the deck, find your center. They want you to find your center. It says your outside world is a reflection of the manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes more hectic, so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you. A lot of you having anxiety, a lot of you having sleepless nights. It says, this is the moment for you to stop and to ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? When's the last time you checked in with Spirit? When's the last time you asked Spirit for help? That's what the Spirit said. When's the last time, I use these cards here because I use the other one. Spirit said, when's the last time you came to me for help? When's the last time you checked in with me? And I didn't even get to pull the deck right here. Sleepless nights, anxiety, not finding peace. You know what I'm saying? You're not having no peace. You're just not, Spirit says, because you're not listening. These two cards. Well, thank you, Spirit. Burden. You're burdened. You're at the end of your rope. You're burdened. You're pushing. You're pushing. This Queen of Wands, whoever this Queen of Wands is, air sign, it took you through it. Burden you. And Spirit is trying to get you to move into a new direction. Move into a new passion. So whatever situation you were in, relationship, business, whatever, you're burdened from it. Some of you is about a marriage. Some of this is about a marriage. Some of this is about, divine connection. You got buried, you were building and growing. This is something you were building and growing and became a burden. And it was not stable. I don't know if you didn't hold on to the stability or somebody else did not hold on to the stability. But I feel like from this, there's some regrets. There was some conflicts here. There was some backstabbing. People got heartbroken. Somebody was backstabbed, heartbroken. You broke somebody's heart or somebody broke your heart. Seeds that were planted, and the harvest, like you did not reap what you sowed. You reap what you sowed, but what you expected to reap was not given to you. Because here's the offer, the cup being offered to you. It was rejected. It was turned away. So now I feel like here, it's reversed. You're not seeing anything else. You're blinded. You're not seeing any offers. You're not seeing anything. I think you feel like you're in this mode. You just closed off. You're closed off from everything. But Spirit said they don't want you to do that. They want you to do evolution. They want you to change. They want you to come to the end of yourself. Be like this fool. Take a risk. I'm going to take these cards. A lot of this too is about the marriage. 4 Wands, it's about marriage, about stability. Some things coming to an end. That's why I say a lot of you feel like you're in this hermit mode. You're deep within yourself. I feel like a lot of you are having some regrets. And here's the two of Cups in reverse. Some of you are having some regrets. Or it's about this ending. You're going deep within yourself. You're really thinking about it. Or whatever you're thinking about, I don't know, this 2 of Cups is in reverse. This is a soulmate connection. And like I said, maybe I look like you hurt this person or this person hurt you. But I feel like there's a lot of pain. But the world, Spirit is coming to help you. Because you're burdened. You're burdened. Some people having some nightmares. You're really being tormented by this conflict. Yeah, up here, there's like there was conflicts over third-party situation. Somebody wasn't giving somebody some stability, wasn't being grounded in the situation. Somebody was offering love, trying to plant and grow. And somebody wasn't accepting the offer. And because they didn't accept this offer, some things came to an end. And now some things came to an end. You or somebody's having this regret, this waking up, this burden. And I feel like with this, I'm feeling like that maybe somebody's feeling guilty about what happened. But because of what happened, I feel like that you have to release this. You have to let it go. I'm surprised why I didn't see the Seven of Cups here. But let's see. Let's pull this right here, Spirit. No more messages. I'm almost done. Try not to make this long, but please and thank you, Spirit. And oops. Okay. I said the Fool. Spirit, you gotta take the risk. Come to the end of yourself. Be that fool. Come to the end of yourself. Step out on what is true. Step out on what is right. Come to the end of yourself. Again, the 10 of Wands here. 10 of Wands. This Knight of Cups, this water sign. You're burdened. You're having some burdens. But Spirit said you gotta let that go. Come to the end of yourself. Be the fool. Take the risk. Walk away. What's done is done. You can't change the past. It's done. Yep, like you stabbed somebody in the back, betrayed somebody. This Eight of Pentacles, something that you was growing and building and working on. Somebody stabbed you in the back. You could have stabbed somebody in the back, or somebody could have stabbed you in the back. Six of Pentacles here. You wasn't giving your love like you're supposed to. Somebody wasn't giving to you, or you wasn't giving to them. Breadcrumbing. And again, here's the Four of Cups again. I can't make this up. Four of Cups came here. Hold on a second. Pull it out. A lot of these cards just basically telling themselves again. No, hold on. I'm gonna get these cards right. Four Cups. Four Cups came here. Somebody you offered love, but you didn't take the love. The love was, you just turned it away. So here, Spirit's saying that. Here again. 10 of Wands. You're carrying this load. You're carrying this burden. You're carrying this regret. Somebody's carrying it. Again, you need to release it and let it go. Because you're still holding on to it. And since you're holding on to it, you can't change. You can't evolve. Get this Eight of Pentacles here. Somebody you were building and growing. You tried to build and grow. I pulled from two different cards, two different decks. Build and growing. And you didn't build and didn't grow. So, you know. Yeah, and stabbed in the back. Somebody being stabbed in the back. Betrayed. And there was a... yeah. Third party situation. Somebody cheated. Somebody lied. But I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they're living with this regret. I feel like too, somebody wants to come back to reconcile. This Knight of Cups, they want to come back to bring in love, bring back in an offer. Somebody wants to come back to you. Or you may want to come back to somebody because you realize that since you had this awakening, you realize that you made the mistake. You were lying and cheating and stealing. Breadcrumbing, taken from the person. Here with this Seven of Swords and this breadcrumbing, lying, cheating, stealing, taken from somebody. You wasn't giving people what they needed. Or you wasn't giving what you needed. So yeah, in this marriage, seeds were planted. But the harvest didn't reap the harvest. Like I feel like that it did not come to its full potential. And this was a twin flame. This was a soulmate connection. There was a lot of fighting. A lot of instability. So because of this situation, I feel like what Spirit is saying is, let it go, move forward. Be the fool and take the risk. So, let's see. It's kind of sweet and it's kind of sad, but I feel like that some people had to go through this in order to get this awakening, to be led to this new path. I feel like this was something that Spirit knew was going to happen, but because Spirit needs you to come to the edge and come to the end of yourself. And I talked about communication here. Somebody want to come in to bring communication, like somebody want to speak up, but they're not speaking up. The Star cards here too. And here I talk about somebody having sleepless nights. This Nine of Swords, nightmares, being trapped in their fears, being tormented in their mind. Some people could be going through some mental depression. So some mental stress, some anxiety from all of this. But you know, the mistake was made. Water sign, so just let it, you have to let it go and move forward. And all that, I guess that's where that fear comes. Like some of you want to step up and take this leap of faith. But take this leap of faith and move forward. If you want to move forward to this person, or you want to move away from this person. Whatever you need to do, you need to take the step and move forward. But you need to be spiritually guided. Yeah, God says he sees what was done in secret. So I think some people may not even want the secrets to come out. They don't want nobody else to see it, but it's seen. But the blocks are being removed now. So the only way to be free from this is to be set free. This situation requires faith. Declare. So some of you may be having some financial issues too. So some of this may be financially. Maybe because of what you did to somebody, you're getting a karma from being, from finance. I'm not going to take that card. Cut the cord. So you got to cut the cord. Your current energy. Energy is like currency. You invest it wisely or you waste it. So wherever you're putting your energy into, your effort into, if you're putting your energy out to something and you're not seeing a return, Spirit says you got to cut the cord. Cut the cord and walk away from it. This is long. I don't know why Spirit this one's so long, but the water sign, but I'm almost done. Okay, here's the last one. Last two, I'm sorry. I told you, karma. The one who judged you will be judged. Karma will find them. So if you worry about somebody that hurt you, somebody had an immature childlike spirit, but I feel like they're growing up. You worry about what somebody hurt you, or what somebody did to you. Karma will find them. Karma will judge them. But anyway, just let go and free yourself and move forward. Move forward to spiritual evolution in this change. Set your heart free. Set your heart free. But anyway, my name is Nikki. I'm with the Journey of Spiritual Enlightenment, and I hope this has been helpful to you. If you like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until we meet again, bye-bye.